Who do you guys think is going to win?
Ooh, that's tough, especially with King George. It all depends on how seriously Skittles and King George are going to take it. It could be a very close game.
Yeah, I think it really does depend on how serious these guys want to take it. You know what? I'm going to say the CSGO stack. I'm going to take Team Shroud in this one because we've seen the upsets already today with Jabba's team going the distance.
Yeah, I beat you on the finals, so yeah, because
almost did.
You obsess picking things that I don't pick.
Exactly.
So
I'm gonna pick whatever you don't for the rest of the day.
I know that's why you picked Pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
He actually is a huge Ninja fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just broke my heart inside.
Yeah, he has a red wig at home. He puts on to go to bed.
Well, that's a different kind of thing, but
he sleeps with a bandana firmly tied to his head.
Yep.
It's also a different thing.
Luke, you know this map, right?
Dreams of Pon Pon.
You know our script.
I Pon Pon before I sleep.
Yeah. I'll make sure they're downstairs.
Bank is a map, though.
Bank is a map.
Bank is indeed a map, and Bank is also a very large map. So I'm honestly very surprised because Bank... the thing about Bank is it's so big that roamers are extremely prominent, and that's really going to be the thing I'm looking for here is how damaging they are with the roam game.
I gotta do double. Yeah, I'll do it.
Just listening into the comms, hearing what everyone's thinking about setups.
They're going to be doing the same thing.
Peek the right side, though.
Oh, Shroud, you're not.
Big Daddy Shroud going for the peaks.
Oh, that was close. That was a very close shot. Waffle's going to find one, though. It's going to be Lyra. That's going to be the Jaeger off the board extremely early, but since Jaeger does have ADSs that you place on the ground, those will not be taken away.
Well, unfortunately, we have even more Montaigne play. Really am sick of seeing the shields, but you know what? That's Shorty. His in-game name is Ritz for whatever. There are a lot of names in here that aren't actually their own names. Same issue we had with EU.
Yeah.
But this is Shorty on the Montaigne. He's got a lyric covering him up from inside a dirt tunnel.
It's so funny because I've never lost a game to Shroud. I've played him twice, but I've lost to Shorty. We lost to Shorty.
We did.
In a max overtime
after beating
game.
the fake Shorty.
Yeah, after beating the fake Shorty, we lost the real Shorty with some of the cast members from USN. It was a very sweaty game.
Don't mind me.
Don't
Just
mind me.
sneak
I'm
over
not
here.
doing anything. I mean, props to Chun for at least killing so much time, but he's not really stopping the Montaigne's entry. He's gonna grab a kill on a Giantwaffle though. Back to back up against the server rack with a Monty in the corner. He needs to wait for this guy to peek in. Yeah, he's got to focus on the lyric more than the shield right now. But he can't turn his focus away because any given second, here comes an ADS.
His eyes are flicking back and forth between the angles. You guys can see that on his webcam. They're having the yokai rotate in as well to try and stop him.
Yeah, that's a bad spot for him to be in.
Ooh.
Oh, it missed. Oh, and then he doesn't peek on it. Oh no, he wasted both the stuns. Missed opportunity, but Chun's still tacking on.
Doing a lot of damage right now on this defense. So much time wasted. King George's going to find one, though. It's going to be the Echo off the board, so that's going to be a huge pick.
You still have Shorty trying to push in through dirt. I mean, that's been the whole focal point of this entire push, is trying to get Shorty into server clear of Chun, but it's just never happening.
We got Skittles on main stairs, though, trying to get aggressive down that. Wanted to rotate for the window, so we will be jumping over to Shroud's perspective and his stream as he's holding the top of blue stairs.
I think he's going to try and go for the flank here, yeah.
This is a perfect time, too, because the Jackal's all the way rotated.
Yep. Yeah, it was Skittles on the Jackal. So this is a good time here for Shroud. Skittles actually, as he pushes through main stairs, will take down. I don't know who that's supposed to be. We got to find out who's everyone's Uplay IDs is. Wow.
Oh, man. And
Shroud.
That's the one rough thing that even in CS as well as Rainbow Six that you can learn. If you take too long to rotate, everyone can die by the time you get there.
Yeah.
So very rough for him. 1v3 situation. If he wants to start the clippables right now, he definitely can. This is the opportunity. Oh, is he going to... Oh, man. Okay.
Oh. No way.
There's no way he does this, is it?
No way.
The clutch factor, a 1v1?
That's a Montang. It's Shorty. Oh, man.
This is amazing.
They're just going to play the bait game back and
Oh,
forth.
he might get it here. He might get it here.
Oh, he's close.
Chase him off far enough where he can get in.
7-second defuse. He doesn't win that. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, Shorty with a very smart play. Again, that is the danger of Monty in 1v1s. Is he's
You mean hit him with the
can't kill him?
he's just nuts in those 1v1 situations, unless you have a nitro cell. If you have a nitro cell, it's a completely different story, but it's very, very rough. Or if you're Legion, because you just back him into a corner, toss the goo mines in front of the shield, and you just wait for him to walk out, and then it's just a ticking time bomb, and if he wants to try and pull that out or not.
Montaigne is just the opposite of Baby. Everybody puts him in a corner.
Oh,
he puts
man.
himself in a corner.
Oh, man.
What? Oh, no.
Panzer start coming out.
Oh, no.
The Germans are coming to play. Blitz is coming out right now.
Shroud's having none of it.
Shroud's coming right out the gate with it. It's actually hilarious because, you know, we talk so much about, oh, you know, these ops are, you know, people kind of don't like it. It's kind of BM when you play these certain operators. And every time I watch Shroud, it's just like, I'm playing Glass, I'm playing Blitz, I'm playing, like, it's hilarious. So, but Ritz and or Shorty guy, very smart play right there. I like how he addressed the situation. The rough thing for him was both of his teammates getting absolutely torn apart there for a second. And honestly, I didn't even see the Habana until Shroud had dropped. I thought that was a dead body on the ground.
Yeah.
From at least sitting all the way over here on the couch.
Yeah.
So, oh, and Skittles. This beautiful man.
His name's Karen.
Did you get to meet him at USN?
No, I never actually ran into him. I know he was there.
Yeah, I got to shake his hand. We sat down and actually watched you cast the final match.
Ah. That explains why I didn't see him. Because I was busy.
Yeah, you were.
My job.
Yes.
Well,
like
you
you're
just
doing right.
lounged around on a couch.
Hey, I got paid. That's all that matters. Went for the spawn peak, though. Not going to find any success because he is going to find a shield during that, but he is going to come back down, pick up some of that Rook armor. Rook, basically Doc, but not. They are kind of just brothers. They have the exact same loadouts on guns, but they have two kind of different utilities. Rook puts down an armor pack that gives you a higher armor rating. You take less damage from bullets, and it guarantees a down if you're not shot in your face.
It's usually a key factor, not getting shot in the face.
Yeah, that's the whole mantra of Rainbow Six Siege. Just don't get shot in the face.
Interesting play here from George is the roaming smoke, and he's going to come to blows with Shroud. Oh! Deleted from behind the corner.
All right.
What a peek by Shroud.
Oh, man.
That's George gone. That's the smoke gone. That's basically your plant denial other than Shorty's nitro cell.
George, weren't you a pro? Aren't you supposed to know how important smoke is, bud? Come on, buddy. Come on. Some good-hearted humor, but Shroud a great player nonetheless. Skittles going to find out by Broysack, but immediately refragged by Giantwaffle with another one of those ACOGs. Lyra going to get the wall open now as they do start to address the A site.
Like we talked about the last time we saw Bank, this is your prototypical take. You push in through server, you blow open the wall into CCTV. What? Oh.
Shorty, hello?
Maybe a misclick? I mean, it worked out. At least is he just ripping it for sound to bait them backwards?
He doesn't know he can just roll a scroll wheel, right? Oh, very close. Lyra got tagged by that just a little bit. Nothing to phone home about. Still has plenty of health to try and get this diffuser down, and no smoke to stop her. No other nitro cells. Could use the impacts from Rook. The diffuser is going to end up going down. They do have to deal with Shroud on the main stairs as well, so this could be a very daunting task for the defense. They are playing a lot of heavy operators. It's going to take them a lot longer time to rotate. They do have someone trying to rotate upstairs, but Shorty, in the process of that, is going to get taken down. Yet another. Waffle's actually going to end up taking down Shroud, so no more blitz on the main stairs. It's all left up to him, as well as Lyric on a Legion.
Trying to impact out, make a better rotation hole, but the hatch control is just too powerful. What a Superman vault into an asphyxiating bolt for Lyric. He made it through eventually. I think it was just a server-sided or a client-sided visual bug.
I think he was trying to catch, like, maybe he was trying to spam the spacebar to get through that hole, and maybe it caught the desk.
We can go check in with little Lexi in the off-stream match. We can snake nade. Right now, it looks like they are down by 2.
Oh, on Villa. Went with Villa off the bat.
Not bad.
Hum your way through it, Lex. That's what you got to do.
Power of music.
The power of music.
Ooh, M870 off rip. Okay.
Oh, Archon, buddy. He said, come on.
Oh, Cross was the Cav, too.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yep.
Love you, Cross. Sorry, buddy.
So little Lexi, she had a full ride to college for soccer, but broke her ankle, and then she switched focus to streaming. So there's actually a number of people that have been in this competition that are former athletes that then actually suffered an injury and decided to bring their competitive nature over to video games. Big.
That's why I'm
on
here.
Twitch.
Yeah, that's why Canadians so
That's right. Go back over to our feature match.
Ooh, Shroud rocking the diamonds. I actually saw him talking about this a couple days ago. He accidentally equipped it to all of his guns. And he's just like, I don't really have another skin to equip. So he's just been slowly re-equipping other skins to different weapons.
It looks like a...
He's just blinging out.
Yep, it's a great mall salon.
Yeah, exactly. Got to get those nails done, especially when you're playing Cav.
And you always know when you wanted your M9 to look like a bottle of hairspray.
A bedazzled bottle of hairspray?
Yep.
Oh man, Spawn Kill's trying to come out right now. Gonna tag up Waffle just a little bit. Nothing too damaging.
It was Justin upstairs, top square. Went for the run out as the rook. Lyra was still downstairs.
I like how they're bringing the Jackal here as well. Jackal's a very prominent operator against a lot of roamers because he can track footsteps. And more than likely, if you get tracked, you want to make your way back to site as fast as possible without running into contact with everybody, because it's very, very hard to try and stave off roam clear while you're being tracked by Jackal.
You do that. You reload.
Shroud is still in the Cav, and we've seen a lot of Cav today as well, which is interesting. Just not a lot of interrogations. I think Pengu's interrogation was the only one we saw.
I'm waiting for a hype enough moment where you like jump up from the couch.
Oh,
That's what I want. I want you to like accidentally slam your foot on the table.
Am I getting that into it?
Yeah.
How do you think those interviews go? Like,
Wait.
yo, tell me where all your friends are. No, do. Okay.
Yeah, I know. She's like, talk. And he's like, stab. It's like, how do you get out where 5 people are in the span of like
Talk or I'll
7
kill you.
seconds?
All right, here's all my friends. I will deny all loyalty I've ever had. Cool. Now I'm going to kill you because you're disloyal.
Yeah. You dishonor your family. Oh, too bad she's not a Japanese operator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man. That'd have been great.
Hold on. How is Lyra still alive? There we go.
All right. There you go, Shorty.
Shorty was at the door, and they also have hatch open. George is just in Narnia, I guess, just not paying attention.
This man's lost in oblivion currently.
By the lamppost.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah, he found her, though. He probably didn't even expect her to be laying there. That's it. That was that whole thing that we're talking about with different just aspects of the game and different skill levels.
Yeah.
Is that is, you just don't expect people to look there. I mean, to be there, so you just don't look. It's definitely something that happens pretty often.
I knew a guy one time whose his claim to fame was that he, as someone who knew very little about chess, actually beat a chess master because the guy was just so dumbfounded by all the things he was doing and was trying to anticipate things that he wasn't going to do. And then they played a second match, and the guy absolutely obliterated him because then he figured out that he didn't know what he was doing.
It happens, man. It happens. That's why, like what we were talking about earlier today with EU, is that, you know, golds are the best in the game.
And King George on your screen.
Beautiful,
Played a
man.
lot of competitive
Prior pro.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Played Rogue. Played with Rogue. He's actually won one of the invites, the first invite with Continuum.
Ooh.
And he's also dead, so.
He also took a bullet stream to the face. That's 2 for Rambo.
Rip and pepperonis in the chat, please.
Lyric on Ash. All right.
So it's all down to Justin now, directly on the shield and firing. Lyric will finally take down Justin. So it's back in the favor of Giantwaffle.
Back and forth, no clear favorite yet.
No?
Shorty in this dang Montang, man.
Is that his Led Zeppelin cover band? Shorty and the Stang Montaigne?
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to sit here and act like I know what that means, so yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Shorty and the Dang Montaigne. That'd be a good cover band.
Yeah. Yeah? Oh, yeah, definitely could, 100%.
Shorty Guy got his name because he was 5 foot all through high school, and his first name, believe it or not, is Guy.
I have a friend that's middle name is Guy. Also, everyone knows Guy Fury, so.
There's also Dr. Disrespect's first name is actually Guy.
How come it is like every dude that's just like super masculine's name's Guy? I don't understand.
It's like, God, come on.
Yeah, like Dr. Disrespect, like super awesome mustache.
Also,
everything.
apparently they're all on TV and personalities.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, Mom.
What are you
so
doing?
much faster.
What are you doing? Sam Stewart, such a plain name. Just kidding, Mom. I love you. Apologize.
You just chirp your mom. Like,
that's gonna get clipped in.
You want to chirp
dad.
George? Go ahead, but like your mom?
You leave my mother out of this.
Be talking to myself.
It's not even my mom, and I'm offended.
What?
I love you, Mom.
All right, look, my family's a lot different. We chirp each other on everything.
I just remember my mom actually called me. This is a true story. My mom called me in the middle of the show yesterday, and I had to. And that was the thing that reminded me, hey, mute your phone. And I forgot to call her back because I was tired last night. So, Mama, if you're watching, I'll call you after the show's over. I promise.
Well, there you go. I just reminded you because I talked about my mother. There you go.
No, I did not feed Fluffy.
Ooh.
You might want to take care of that. 2-1 in favor of Giantwaffle's team right here.
Another mud tunnel push, which is pretty standard on this map, especially for the downstairs site. It takes a lot more coordination to try and take the main level just because, again, Bank has a lot of roam presence. So the main crux is going to be trying to get this server wall open, you guys see, to the right of where the Thermite is standing. That's what she's currently working on. And they actually have the other side of the server soft so that Shorty can try and pre-fire through it, which could work out well or be a detriment just depending on the angles.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, really, when you leave that wall soft. Either it helps provide coverage for, like, the mirror to be able to peek through and fight back against anyone behind the server rack, or as soon as plant gets down, it allows for better denial from both sides. So it's dependent on how they play this and how the plant delay goes. No echo, surprisingly, no maestro, just thankfully a smoke from George this time staying on site instead of losing his head for no reason in stock hallway.
I mean, he tried to take his brain out, but it ended up just on the floor. So I don't really know.
Unlucky.
Yeah, just unlucky. Very unlucky. Shorty's trying to make a little bit more rotate holes as George just stands in front of him, but gonna eventually get those made. Smoke gonna come out and get immediately met with a toxic babe. Lyra's actually gonna try and go for plant here, but soon realizes that she cannot plant inside of a suffocating gas because that's just not very fun.
Very fun, but Skittles will start things off. There's only a minute left in the round. Skittles drops 2 before being traded out by Rambo. The Hibana still playing topside. So an attempt at reacquiring top control above the hatch. Unsuccessful for Shroud's team. Or sorry, for Giantwaffle's team.
Lyra going to try and dedicate herself to the plant again. Just a little bit more bait, see if there's any more nitro cells or anything along those lines that they want to try and dedicate to her. She has plenty of time, and there it is, a nitro cell. It is going to chip her just a little bit. She is going to get knocked down to just around 20 health. But it does look like she might be able to get the diffuser down. Shorty peeks. He's going to find Shun. Very good pickup, but Rambo Duck is going to go massive with 2. Picks up Lyric. He has to reload. That Type 95 does not have much ammo. George going to find 1. It's a 2v1 situation. Lyra doesn't have much health. She has to try and decide on an angle here, and George going to end up clutching it up.
It was a good attempt there, at least, to hold out from server stairs. I like the new angle as well, getting him behind that rolling computer rack, as opposed to just trying to stick the angle from server stairs, because that's your most predictable spot.
Yeah, Lyra had a very heads-up play by him as well, especially trying to bait out all that utility. That's really, really good to see.
We can go check in with little Lexi, see how her match is going.
Last operator standing. Outside of what is it?
Okay, all right.
This is our site. Let's go.
It's their site, apparently.
Yeah. They own the site. They own Villa. Lil Lexi is actually the owner of Villa.
She has the deed. This is her property.
Vape Nation. I couldn't help myself. It just had to happen.
Fine. But only one vape.
But only one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Changing up objectives, though. Heading to tellers and archives now on Bank, as opposed to, I believe it was 3 consecutive downstairs holds.
Yeah, this site is definitely just another rudimentary site that is on Bank. This is the one of the 2, you know, stay-home ones that are mostly played. It's this one and the one you guys have been seeing, which is downstairs, in lockers area, or excuse me, gold vault area.
Which Rainbow Six operator do you think is the most sincere and devout member of the Vape Nation?
Ooh, Smoke.
Smoke?
Smoke or Glass.
But he's called Smoke, not Vape.
I think it's Glass because he literally lives inside the smoke. That's his safest spot.
Yeah.
When he's inside of the smoke.
He can see through the vape. He can see clearly through the vape.
That's the thing, is like Smoke's name is Smoke.
Yeah.
Not Vape. So I feel like I have to go with Glass on this one too.
All right, yeah, I agree on the Glass. I agree on the Glass. His special scope and all.
We have decided it, chat. Glass is the king
Well, I
of the
mean,
vape nation.
Then he could see through a vape cloud, too.
There you go.
Instead of just smoke.
How crazy is that?
That's going to be the next update. They're going to take away his smoke grenades. He's going to just rip out a vape and just
Vape grenades.
just fill in the room.
Just chucking jewels.
Yeah.
3-1 lead for Giantwaffle.
Good segue. Nailed it.
Perfect.
I love how Shorty's name is XXX Ritz. So his little shortened name up top is just 3 X's. That's it.
It doesn't have a name.
It doesn't have a name, no name. It's been redacted.
Well, it seems like the changing of the site has at least slowed things down for Giantwaffle's team on their attack. They're used to sending that Montaigne down the dirt tunnel, and can't do that. Well, you can, it just won't give you anything, really, if you want to do it attacking this site. So they're changing up the direction and trying to find a new focal point for Shorty to push in through, and looks like he's going to utilize primarily on the roam clear.
Yeah, it looks like they are focused more or less on the top side. They are going to find Lyra. He's going to go down. Vigil off the board. Doesn't help you from Jackal tracks with that there jammer backpack that Vigil has. So Skittle still does have 2 tracks and 2 smoke grenades. That Inox Model 3 can definitely help him out in finding Shroud's location. If he can find his footsteps, that's really all he's got to find. So they are going to drone out the main lobby. That room that you guys saw the drone rotate into is a pretty well-known spot for roamers, but Shroud actually is downstairs in open area, and he will get droned out right now. So Ritz is very, very close, just watching to make sure that they can get these X-Kairos off, as Shroud is going to start shooting them off. Ritz going to maybe provide some protection, but no. Doesn't want to get too close to those, as they will get the breach rounds off, but the wall has definitely been detrimented. Skittle's going to find another one on De Broy. Or Justin, may I say.
Shroud in a 1v1 up against Shorty, and the Montaigne just going to force Shroud to run away. He takes some hail of fire to the backside as he rips up the stairs. 2 kills come out for Team Shroud, but now it's Rambo Ducky left alone in a 1v3, and he falls to George. Giantwaffle's team up 4-1.
I think Rambo Ducky is Skadoodle.
That would make a lot of sense.
By process of elimination, he has to be Skadoodle, so. In case anyone else was confused about that.
I was very confused.
Spam this noodle, possibly?
Sure.
All right, we're spamming the noodle, help the Skadoodle.
Chat.
I like it. Chat, get on it.
You know what to do.
Yep. Find those noodles, throw them in chat. All the spaghetti.
Any noodle meme you got, any noodle emote, any chat.
It's actually a meme inside of Rainbow Six as well. Barbed wire is called spaghetti.
God, man, can you imagine eating that? Please no.
No.
It's been on the ground and trampled through and blown up.
Yeah, those are all the reasons why I don't want to.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah, you put some pasta sauce on it.
Yeah, you really could. Really liven up the flavor.
Pasta sauce on anything and it'll go down.
Mm-hmm.
That's a true fact. It really will. It really will.
Pasta sauce makes everything better.
That's the next operator introduced. He's a counter to barbed wire.
We already had the Italian
has,
ops, though.
He just has cans of tomato sauce.
We already had Italian ops.
His name's Mario. You get more.
Man.
I mean,
Is he also a
eventually we're
plumber?
going to have to start doubling up.
Oh, we will. We are going to jump over to Skadoodle's stream now. See that beautiful man with that very nice Cloud9 headset on as well.
You see the comms are so quiet on the team, too.
He's thinking.
Skadoodle has 6 brothers and 2 sisters. He also has a twin.
Yeah, he's also was born in Iowa, where I'm from.
Ah, he sure is.
It's a lot of siblings. I would not be able to deal with that.
I don't know about that one either. I have 1. I can barely deal with her.
Same.
I have 4, but 6 is very much like every one that gets added is exponentially just more.
Yeah. Yeah. Another mud tunnel push. It's worked once before. They're going to try and make it work once again. That is the 1 round I believe that they won. Actually, no, they won the defensive round. They won the defensive round. I take that back. It's a little difficult going back to the old ways of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult to try and, like, when you're so used to the new format, try and bring yourself back to, like casting a ranked game.
Oh, Lyric. Okay. All right, Lyric.
Learning from the old school plays on Bank.
There we go. I like to see that. So what Lyric's doing there, ladies and gentlemen, is Lyric's playing Pulse, one of my personal favorite operators. He has a cardiac sensor that senses heartbeats through walls and gives almost instant information. And right now he's inside of Gold Vault, and this is a typical spot for Pulse on this map due to the fact that you can pulse people through the wall and see what they're doing inside of server, seeing when they're going for plants, just like that, giving King George the information and allowing him to kill Lyra. So no diffuser going down just yet.
Wow, George grabs another one from behind that mirror with the SMG-11. It's a broken mirror too. It's been popped. I believe that was by Shroud and the Twitch drone. That would make the most sense. I do like Justin playing the Nomad though, because that's one of the biggest things here is eventually, like, George is going to run out of smokes and nitros here later on in the round, and then it becomes the retake and everyone piles into CCTV. But if you have those air jabs at the door, then everyone just goes flying. Mm-hmm. Like that.
Yeah, the yeeters.
And he's dead. Goodbye, Shorty. But an immediate trade out there by Skittles. He's going to restack the air jab on the CCTV door. Second smoke grenade comes out from George, so barring a nitro cell from Lyric, completely devastating what's left of the attack for Shroud. They'll have about 30 seconds to try and bait out the last utility and go for plant.
Yeah, one more toxic babe or toxic canister for the smoke of King George. Still a lot of utility in general still up. Lyric does have that nitro cell as well, so this is going to be very, very daunting for the offense. This Nomad is going to start to push her way in. Skadoodle will need a little bit of luck, but Giantwaffle is going to go for the peek. Will he be able to find him? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he has indeed backed off over towards the blue stairs.
Oh, and you can see Lyric spotted out Skadoodle upstairs too. One for Justin, but an immediate trade out. And now it's just Skadoodle left alone upstairs at the hatch. Takes down Skittles. 2 remaining to find though, and not a lot of time left.
Oh my goodness, George with another kill with the SMG-11, which that is quite a tall task now, ladies and gentlemen. The SMG-11 does have quite the recoil. If you guys have not been playing for possibly a while or anything, or if you just came back recently, the SMG-11's recoil got redone, and it is borderline ridiculous how much you have to pull on your mouse now.
Well, I mean, it got fixed because what it was before
was a ceiling shooter.
Yeah. You got a little bit of a damage buff and a little bit of a recoil tuning after what it got turned into, and then, I don't know. It's still pretty difficult to use, even with all the tweaks they've made to it, which is kind of what they wanted it to be, right? They didn't want it to be the, like a secondary primary weapon.
Oh, you mean they didn't want to have an ACOG on it?
Well, I mean, that was also an interesting decision that was corrected later on.
When the game first came out, the SMG-11 that Smoke uses had an ACOG on it. You could actually put an ACOG sight on it, and it was called the Pocket Sniper.
Got Lyric playing my boy Sledge.
11-3 is King George. So King George is definitely not taking this lightly.
I mean, Team Shroud is struggling.
Yeah, really.
They're 1 round away from being on match point.
Yeah, Bank's a pretty complicated, it's a Rubik's Cube of a map, honestly. It's Bank and Villa. Granted, Bank has pretty played out sites, but there's a lot of different creative things you can do to really address those sites. That is what the beauty of Bank is, especially on offense. The only side that really you have to just straightforward of what you do is the downstairs site. You take server, you push open the server door, and then you just go inside, plant inside of monitors, and you're done. That's it.
Ooh, spawn peeks coming out, but George the
yikes.
savior, and Shroud is just not the doc in this game. That's unfortunate.
There's Legion.
Nice,
Be careful.
nice.
We are going to have Giantwaffle, though,
Stairs.
on Thermite.
Legion on stairs, server.
Actually, pretty good comms going as well.
Let me know if he puts. Is he in the door?
Shorty's done a fantastic job on this Monting. I understand that to a lot of newer people, Monty seems like an extremely easy op, and he is extremely entry level. But the hard thing with him is having to know all the information to feed back to your team and having people play off of you and not get into their way. Because the biggest mistake of Monty players when they're starting out is that they step in front of people's bullets and get shot in the back of the head.
So while the majority of Giantwaffle's team will push in through server behind Shorty on the Montaigne, it'll be Skittles alone in a roam clear currently with George droning him out. Got a man inside of Kitchen currently. I don't know who that is. It might be Skadoodle or it might be Lyra. I'm not sure. There's a lot of roaming potential operators on this lineup. Well, Lyra will shut down Skittles upstairs. That's from main stairs, so I guess Skadoodle might be the guy inside of Kitchen currently.
Lyra's going to rotate immediately back to side, which is a smart play. You got your pick. They do have Legion tied up at the bottom of blue stairs. Lyric might be able to help out Shorty with that. But no, Chune's actually going to find Waffle. A little bit of a blunder there, but Shorty's going to unextend his shield and punch June to death with it, as they are going to put their eyes on sight. They do have a shield on the way, and this is actually a very smart play when it comes to shields, because they actually have to, with Montang in particular, he actually has to unextend his shield and hop over it. You can shoot him during that time. But speaking of shooting Montang, we are going to have Skadoodle find him. It's going to be all left up to that guy Lyric, one of my personal favorite streamers. And again, guys, if you guys are enjoying any of the stuff that's happening right now, like that beautiful shot from Lyra, you can go see it on their channel, which has been, again, such a cool thing, especially coming from the esports side of thing for me and Flynn, just due to the fact that we don't always get to see everybody's perspectives when really cool things happen, and you guys have that opportunity, so definitely take it up.
Go look at it, go clip it.
Clips, please.
Watch
all
it
the
all
clips.
the time.
Yeah.
Make yourself a montage.
Sub them. Give them that tier 3 sub.
Give them that Twitch Prime.
Ooh, the Twitch Prime.
Hey, chat. Have you heard of Amazon Prime?
And if you have, you can link it to your Twitch account.
You can sub to your favorite streamer for one time a month for free. Absolutely free.
Well, what's the catch?
What?
There is no catch.
There is no what? There's no catch.
You get emotes. More emotes.
Get more emotes. Get free games every week. Every month. No, every week's a little much.
I just like to say, I'd like to commend us all for doing that. We nailed the 3-person ad read.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, they actually had it in front of us, guys, right here. It's on the table.
There's a person in front of us just pointing.
Yeah.
And then to a card.
Yeah, it just says Amazon Prime on the card. That's all it says.
Skadoodle doing his best to keep his team in this at 9 kills. Everybody else down kind of in the 5 to 3 range.
Well, the blitz coming back out again though from Shroud. I wonder. I mean, he's been getting pretty aggressive in a lot of his gunfights, and it hasn't been going well for him. Maybe he tries to play a little more reserved, but a blitz is not the operator you want to take if you're trying to play a little more cautious.
Yeah, well, Shroud does do a pretty good job on this blitz. So they are going to have a push go down once again in Mud Tunnel. Shroud on the blitz. This is exactly what you just want to see. He's being cautious, making sure nobody's behind the server. Very smart play by him. Rocking that Panzer Stark shield, which is his elite skin. Very, very cool skin. Everyone loves, for some reason, to match me up with Blitz because of my eye color. I don't appreciate you laughing at that. Why? Why? Why do you got to feed Twitch chat, man? Come on.
The Twitch chat's never wrong, man.
Yeah, they never are. The internet's never wrong. Just remember that. And actually, they're going to back off here. Still plenty of time to do what they have to do. Just choosing that maybe Mud Tunnel isn't the play.
I'm back.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
What, did you go somewhere?
No, I never left.
Oh, I thought you were right here the whole time. Doing your
Oh, my God.
fulfilling Arnold Schwarzenegger's promise.
I'll be back.
Oh, and you're
Why'd you
back.
have to do... No, no, no.
You said you didn't want cringe, so I'm here to ruin your day.
I tried. I went for that joke yesterday on Hearthstone, and I got stone cold looks out of everybody.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't know if they got it. It might have just not. It might have been much of a stretch. I appreciate you guys understanding what I'm going for there. As horrible as it is.
We're here for the memes. Just remember that.
Oh.
That's right.
Oh,
no!
Oh, it's a spooky, spooky, scary Valkyrie, but she's going to get immediately murdered by Shroud. He's going to flash her, he's going to shoot her, and she's going to go down. Skittles, the poor, poor soul.
Shroud was like, "Excuse me? What did you want? Did you try to scare me?"
That is an extremely terrifying skin.
Yeah.
The Undead Nun, very terrifying. She has some of the coolest skins in the whole game, honestly, Valkyrie does.
Well, at the end of the day, it's another server take. Seeing non-stop server takes over and over again. Is George going to be able to hold out from behind this mirror again, though? That was kind of the key factor in winning it last time around, was George's individual play. I never thought I'd be saying that again.
Yeah, me neither, honestly. Me neither. I mean, I don't watch his stream too often, just because, you know, most of the time it's just people that I know playing with him. I'm like, whatever. But George going to find one, and he's going to end up finding another as Shroud's going to do his best impression of flashing people, and he's going to get Shorty. And actually within that range right there that he just got Lyric, even if he's not looking at him, that shield will stun him. It's within 5 meters, as we are going to get a little bit of a playback there just because of obviously latency, but George is going to end up picking up Shroud. It's all going to be up to Justin, former pro versus former pro in their own respective games.
No one's making any calls. George. Shotgun point blank.
At the knees.
Yeah. That shotgun is insane. Does so much damage.
I can feel George's chat right now.
Oh, yeah.
Feel it.
Oh, man, they're
losing their minds.
Yeah, they're definitely bumping him up, let me tell you. They're hyping up George right now.
Giantwaffle's team, King George, Skittles, Lyric, and Shorty all on match point against Shroud, Skadoodle, and Justin. Oh my goodness. Is this the pros going down here in our first round of the round robin?
I mean, I don't know if we can say that. We got pros everywhere.
That's true. It's true.
They're literally scattered. I was about to say skittled, but that'd be way too cringe.
Hey.
All right. Anyways, the one thing I would say is actually we're gonna have Lyric on Lion, and you know, I mean, he does love cats.
It's your favorite.
Yeah. No, it's not. Twitch chat, he didn't say that. I do not love Lion. I promise you.
If you run in,
don't set me on fire.
If you run into Stokes in ranked, he really appreciates it if you pick Lion.
Well, I'm playing my Smurf for the next month, so that's fun. All right.
See, you think you're safe by saying that, but we already said what our Smurf name was.
That was a new one, though.
And? You think people don't
It's on the internet, man.
We're screwed either way, bud.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. I'm done. But anyways, Lyric picking Lion, which, you know, kind of just mirrors the love for cats that he has.
It does. If you like cats, you should go hang out in Lyric stream.
It's entirely based. Yeah, entirely based around cats. He loves Scottish fold cats, and I actually wanted to get a Scottish fold cat because of Lyric. Because do you follow him on Twitter?
Yes.
He posts pictures of his cats all the time. Nana? Yeah. Nana is the cat's name? Nala? Nana? Something like that?
Nala
I apologize.
sounds right.
Yeah, I think it's Nala or Nana. But either way, adorable cats. Absolutely adorable cats are Scottish folds, and it made me want one so badly.
Yeah, so in case anybody doesn't know, just a full update on the rules here. There are no operators banned in this tournament, so everybody can play. Anybody who is currently in the game. That includes Lion, so get to enjoy some Lion gameplay in a competition for once.
Enjoy is a strong word.
Yeah,
enjoy is a strong word.
Yeah. We'll let you sit with that one. We're just gonna sit over here.
You know, it's rare. It's rare.
I'm just gonna scoot away
it's a
like
delicacy.
This. I don't know about that one, Chief.
I mean, when was the last time you had Lion? You know?
Oh, okay. Well, that's true. I'll give you that one. Kind of a trophy thing.
This is an equivocation fallacy.
Those are big words. Stokes can't process.
Oh my gosh, that was this morning. I'm okay now.
He's a bear of very little brain, and big words bother him.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's why my wife is IQ. She's the smart one.
Skittles starts things off onto Lyra. The roamer gone. Good start there for the Jackal of Skittles on the roam clear. Hasn't even used a track yet. And it's still Shorty on the Montane. They're committed. They're committed to rocking the Montane every round. I mean, it's working out for them. They're 6-2 right now.
It's not broke. Don't fix it.
I mean, we saw that in the EU games too as well. Just the Monty so dominating.
Yeah, a wise man once said, "I'm going to keep doing it till you die or it stops working." So, I mean, that's really it.
Did I say that?
No, that was actually my dad.
Oh.
Yeah. Shout out to Brad. There we go.
Oh my!
Speaking of which, Skadoodle.
Trade out of that?
Gonna trade that.
Bro. Same here. Same here.
I don't know. We were sitting here questioning it too, guys. We have no idea what just happened.
What a trade.
Shorty is addicted to Montang play, though. He's the winner of every steering contest that ever has been and ever will be.
He's got diffuser too. That's risky. He's getting far away from Lyric. Actually, Lyric's running away from him. It's just Shorty alone right now. I mean, yeah, he's a shield, but he can get cornered pretty easily.
I believe they have the hatch open as well, right there. Yeah, they do.
Better hatch, yeah. That's what he dropped through. But Giantwaffle's gonna drop June. See Skadoodle trying to deal with this Montane. Ooh, good flank there. There goes the Monty. There goes the diffuser. This is a winnable position here. Very winnable.
Very nice shot. What else would you expect from the Skadaddy? Oh!
Even better. And they stay alive here in game number 1.
Skadoodle.
Man.
Was that 4? I think it was 4.
It was 4. That was 4. That rotate into garage was actually nuts. He's like, oh, you're not going to unshield? All right, cool. I'm just going to run into garage and shoot Lion in the side of the head. Like,
yep. That's the problem, man. Shorty just got too far away from his teammates, and that's the problem with Montaigne, is they get too confident. They play some rounds with their teammates nice and close, and it's free picks because you're relaying the info. But then Monty just suddenly gets way too confident, tries to go do it all himself, and it's over. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like Shroud's team is sick of it.
They just need the...
Oh, no.
There we go.
That's a lineup I like to see. That's a lineup I like to see.
He got the Hibana, put in the Dokkaebi, and then you're really...
I was waiting for the Dokkaebi.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just next level painful operators.
If it was Coastline, I would agree with you. But this map, you definitely need a hard breach. At least one.
There'll be all 3 global operators.
Oh, man.
On one
Don't
team.
say that to me. Don't. That hurts me.
Yikes.
What?
This hurts my heart heavily. Global ops are just, they hurt a lot. 16-5 is King George right now. And actually, Skadoodle, 12-6. Got that 2.0 Shroud following it up. Pretty close. Actually looks like we have the entire stack of CS players at the top of the leaderboard over on that end.
And just an update on the off-stream match. Snake Nade's team won 7-3 against Little Lexi, so they get a win under their belt.
Apparently, Lexi had to sell off Villa because she didn't find too much success there.
Yeah, had to refinance that mortgage.
Unlucky.
This is kind of difficult to get them to do the work that she needed done with all the bullet holes.
Yeah, most definitely. That poor wine cellar, man, just got absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, all that sparkling grape juice, man, just fall on the floor.
I feel bad for Skittles here because he's playing the Cav, and normally in these games the Cav would be good pick, but seeing the op loadout from Shroud's team, they're all going to be hunting in a pack, all 5 of them. They all spawn together, they're all moving into the building together, they're never going to be separated from one another. That means, unless Skittles aces with the Louison, it's not going to go very well. He's never going to have like one isolated target to interrogate.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard. And that's another thing that is a little bit different from the Pro League rule set than what we're currently working with today, is that we actually have a reveal phase where you get to see the opposing operators. So he's going into this blind like, oh, you know, maybe they'll have like a Jackal. I counter Jackal because my feet marks don't show up to Jackal's Inox. So I'll be okay on that. Little does he know that there is a Blitz Finka Lion Blackbeard that is just waiting for him. And that's terrifying, honestly.
It's going to be a wake-up call when he does eventually run into them. But they're taking their time, and that's actually really weird to see such a lineup of aggressive operators. Operators that are typically, you spawn in, you shift W to the objective, you do not stop for anything. They're doing like a full proper clear, but with these extremely aggressive high-tempo ops.
I'm actually really excited to see Shroud get a little bit more blitz play in here with that Finka, just because the quick peeks that Finka allows you to do with blitz is absolutely insane.
I love how whenever Shroud plays blitz, it doesn't even look like he's checking his corners entirely. It looks like he just flicks his mouse in that direction just to act like he checked a corner. Because he's flicking away so fast that like I can't even register the info that's there.
I think that's why we're not professionals in CS, honestly.
It's probably why we're not professionals in any game.
Yeah, we just like to think we're good.
Oh, the interrogation actually happened. My God, but Skittles gets gunned down after the lion goes off.
That's actually a pretty decent trade, yeah. That's actually.
You get all the info out of the interrogation. You take down the Finka. That's a pretty good op for late round, especially with the frag grenades. So yeah, it's a pretty good trade.
Oh man, oh man. Is he gonna get spotted? No, he's not.
Oh my God.
Goodness, Skidaddy.
Oh,
And he's gonna know what Rook is too.
It's just George and Red Hall. He sees him. Oh my.
Tyler is an absolute madman.
Dude, I would say Team Shroud's coming back, but it's just Skadoodle's coming back.
Really?
2 rounds in a row now.
What's that? 15 kills for him on the game now?
He has gotten a lot better at this game since I last watched him play. I will give him that. He's definitely done his homework on Rainbow Six Siege.
That was nuts.
Yeah. And again, You and I were very surprised he dropped that hatch. I was like, oh,
that's
he's
a
dead
death
for
sentence.
sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they definitely saw
in any
him.
other game.
Yeah, in any game, if I do that, I die 100%.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, he dropped the hatch, and right when I peek, I get instantly fragged. Just, again, that's anything can happen. You're like, oh, that is a very smart idea. To Tyler, it was a smart idea. He drops the hatch and gets 4 kills.
He can click on all the heads.
He can click on all the heads.
That is the one thing he is stupidly good at.
Can anybody tell me what his gaming share is, please? I might need that. I don't know.
Gaming chair.
I
What
didn't
about, I think he has gamer socks.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All the power comes in through his toes.
It's all the spaghetti on the floor.
Yep.
He actually doesn't play with the keyboard. He just plays with like foot switches.
Ooh.
I actually saw Doc was using those for
He's at
Fortnite.
15 right now. I actually do use a foot switch for push to talk. Just because I don't want to take my hands. My feet are just sitting there.
Oh my God, that's so smart.
Yeah. Super
I've
handy.
never heard of that before, but that's amazing.
Well, guess looks
handy.
like I'm buying a foot switch when I get
Yeah,
back.
really? What?
Not like I just bought a $2,700 computer or anything. Well, now.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, definitely a weird flex. I apologize.
Oh, that was a pretty cool flex. I like that flex.
No, it was more or less out of anger that I was like, I'm going to buy an i9 9900K. Woo! Like, yeah, it was, yeah. Anyways, back to things that are important that aren't me.
Still on match point here. Giantwaffle and company having trouble closing it out against the Skadominator.
It's a good comeback, man. It's a good comeback. They're 2 rounds away from leveling. All you got to do is win 3 straight. Just win, Forehead.
Yeah, the Shroud duo. I made it up on the spot. I've never heard it before in my life.
Shroud Sandstorm?
Name for
Yeah, it's a
Shroud
ship name.
and Skadoodle?
It's Shroud.
Screwed Sandstorm.
Shroud Sandstorm.
Why not Shroudoodle?
Do-do-do's in chat, please.
I like Shroud Sandstorm more. You're getting outvoted. You're off the island, Flynn. Get off the stage.
Shrouder Doodles.
Can we do that? Can we have a game where we just vote someone off the set?
Because you're going to vote me every single time.
That's my secret. I just want to get rid of you.
If we had any backup talent, I'd be super down for it, but you're all I got, so kind of stuck with you guys.
Well, Shroud got the first pick. Still holding out inside of open area.
Shroud might be the first pick for his team. Ooh. Oh, as he almost catches the feet of Monty. But again, Shorty on this Monting. Very smart player with Monty so far. Trying to find Skittles. That's actually not going to be the Jackal this time. That's what I suspected. It's actually going to be the Ash.
Well, I mean, again, they've got the 2-man advantage. Team Shroud still on this comeback. George is going to wide peek and shut down Shroud. Looks like we're going to get a replay of that. Wow. He's aiming at his feet for a second. Come on, George. Bring it back within 1.
He really doesn't know where they're going to be. That's the one thing that is very, very difficult about this game with, as I like to say, product placement, but obviously crosshair placement, is that, you know, you really got to know where to aim at, and it's very difficult when a lot of people walk around crouched. So,
well, it's Shorty alone. His team's saying he's got this, but I don't have as much faith.
Oh.
Ooh.
I was right. Big shock.
And that, man, still coming back.
I love.
Is this the comeback of dreams?
Is this it?
It might be. It might be. I actually love that Skadoodle just legitimately full sent it to open area.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's near open area. We're sprinting there.
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
Whereas I'm just
Mine.
like, I'm just gonna sit in sight, wait for him. Like, maybe that's my whole issue. Maybe I play too safe. Maybe that's why I haven't gotten diamond yet.
For ranked, yeah.
You just don't want it badly enough.
Yeah, you
sit
don't
in the
want
back.
it.
Like, maybe my teammate will get it for me.
There's a saying that gets said a lot throughout a lot of esports and sports in general. It's just, I'm playing not to lose. I'm not playing to win. That's what it is.
Oh, we got a nice tilty team here out of Shroud and company.
The tilty team.
They're, again, like, it seems like the comebacks are initiated when teams finally realize, there's no operator bans. We can play anything we want. Let's get the most irritating lineup possible and send it.
I think this is the first time we've seen Dokkaebi as well.
In this game, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I feel like that one has to be the most tilting, maybe behind Lion. Just the, like, hey, know where you are or be stunned for a second. Like,
yeah, I mean, Doke is...
She's so good on site execute, it's insane.
She's fine on her own, but when you add in one of the others, it just becomes obnoxious.
She's a catalyst.
Yeah.
Like even if you add in like Ying, like if you're like, okay, we're gonna phone call and then Kindala into sight is
Doke Lion, Doke Finka, Doke Blitz, right? Like as soon as you add the Doke to one of those ops, it's just no, I want out. I don't want to be doing this anymore.
They just get superpowers. That's how it works. Dokkaebi is Chemical X confirmed. Powerpuff Girls, you guys are welcome. You're welcome.
We're welcome?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Sure about that one?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Powerpuff Girls, Dokkaebi. She's the new one.
Hey, man, if you want to commit to that reference and say it proudly, go for it.
That's the only way to do it.
Yep.
Once you've made it, lean into it.
Yeah, you got a full send or no send. That's it.
We got a Kaid and a Maestro, so new operators again. Cycling through the new ops, and I like the Kaid downstairs with the Kaid.
Yeah.
God, I need to break that before Kaid comes back into regular, or comes into
Milos will set you on fire. 100%.
comp play. Oh, he will, yeah.
Kaid, though, very good on maps that have a lot of sites. Excuse me, not have a lot of sites. Have a lot of hatches with. Have a lot of sites with hatches. I cannot talk right now. Lots of sites with hatches, just due to the fact that those are the main rotates for the attackers, and you can stop those now really easily. It used to be before, like, really your only defense was, okay, we're gonna try and place a mute to where it can jam those, but all you need is a Thatcher and that's it. So, especially when he comes into competitive play, Thatcher bans are gonna be definitely prevalent.
So once again, we go for the server take. It's kind of the thing about Bank that makes it a little more repetitive and anticlimactic, I guess you could say, than most maps is there's one take downstairs and it's server. No one ever goes for a back take through the vault hatch or anything, so wall's gonna get blown up. There's a minute 15 left.
No smoke on defense for George this time around. Gonna be rocking the Mira. One Nitro Cell to rule them all.
You also have Skittles with the Eagle Eyes as well. It can be a pain, so.
A huge pain.
Doable, but you're right, not as much plant denial as before. So it's going to be up to Shroud team to try and overwhelm them with force on the objective and make sure they can't use any of that plant denial.
So we are going to be jumping on board with Giantwaffle here. They are on match point.
You hit on main.
There's Finka's nading, Finka's nading, Finka's nading. There's 3 silver.
I'm curious why he's so concerned with the elevator.
Oh, and this right here is what we were telling you guys about. Dokkaebi phone call and EE1D at the same time as you hear absolutely all hell break loose. And Shorty's going to go down. George is going to end up finding one, but a team kill is going to come out. That's going to be our actual first team kill confirmed of the day. George finally going to use that Nitro Cell. They are going to end up winning the map on Bank.
Look at them go. Giantwaffle coming out. King George doing work and taking it to Shroud and the boys.
George goat. 21 kills for George? Am I reading that? Yeah, wow.
That's pretty
21
crazy.
for George, 16 for Skadoodle, 10 for Shroud.
Skadoodle tried, and Shroud showing up as well, but man, they're gonna need more. They're gonna need the Justin factor, I feel like, to get over King George right now. Like, holy crap. He's really bringing it.
Yeah, he really is. I think it's honestly one of those things where, like, he's been out of pro league and just competitive play in general for so long that, you know, a lot of his chat is just people like, oh, well, George, you don't play anymore, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, well, I don't need all the, you know, the 15-year-old rank stars to carry me. I can do it myself.
Clearly he does. You can keep looking at the highlights, and you're just